Hey guys, happy Saturday. Hope everyone's had a really amazing week. As always, today I'm going to be covering for you the 3 best marketing strategies to get above 100 members. Pretty much it's only 3 marketing strategies you will need to get above 100 members. I've seen this time and time again with our members within the inner circle who are scaling. This is tried, tested ways to grow your fitness business. Really excited. Got a pretty good weekend planned. I'm catching up with a couple of friends today, catching up with a good guy named Peter Day, who owns multiple F45 clubs. So always love catching up with him. He's a bit of a fitness influencer, absolute business nut as well. So really excited to that. And there'll be a couple other people at the table as well. But guys, let's dive into adding some value for you right now. Look, if you're not at 100 members right now, whether you like it or not, you have a marketing and a sales issue, okay? So that's like the biggest thing that you need to focus on in getting above 100 members. You need to get your marketing working, you need to get your sales. Now, I'm not gonna cover the sales side of things for you today. I'm gonna cover how you can utilize the 3 best marketing strategies so that you can grow. Now, guys, the first one is always going to be your personal network, okay? So when you think of your personal network, I want you to think of the mobile telephone that you have, your email list, people that you've connected with in your life. Okay, so the main way that you're going to start to utilize your personal network is by text messaging and then by social media posting and messaging. Now, once you start to become an influencer within your space, and you don't have to have a massive following like my friend Pete. Simple fact is, guys, that you already have a network within your local area and they just need to see you as an expert and as an authority. So we've got a play that we use called the 250 list, which is the initial one that you use with your mobile phone and your email. And that's a question I'm going to ask you is, in your fitness business right now, whether you're online or face-to-face, has everyone in your sphere of influence actually trained with you? Have you actually helped them get a positive result? So for us, when we were initially at a PT studio, we gave everyone in our sphere of influence, people I went to school with, people I played footy with, my friends, my family, 3 free personal training sessions. And that tactic alone was able to get us up to 120 members and over. Because we got them in for a free trial, we're really good at what we did, and then we're able to convert them into paying members. And if you're really good at what you do, you don't have to be intimidated by using free offers. It's what a lot of people do at the start to get a little bit of traction within their business. So that would be your 250 list. But then let's talk about being an authority. Okay, so right now you guys are, some people watching a live video, some people will be listening to a podcast, where once you start to consume content, I hope if I'm doing a really good job for you guys, you will start to see me as an authority. Right, so the posts that you do on Instagram, right, the videos that you make if you ever go live, your stories, right, you want to be making sure that you're moving your funnel through so they see you as an authority and see you as an expert. And the most simple way to do this, guys, is produce content that actually helps people, right? That usually does the job pretty quickly. So once you know your niche, say for my niche when I was in fitness, we used to help people lose 5 kilos or more. And all my content was about helping people lose 5 kilos or more. Or right now, like when you guys are consuming this content, I help people add 30 or more members to their business. So like majority of my content, like 90% is all about marketing and sales and scale, okay? But you want to make sure that you have a nice cadence within your posting, right? So that you're becoming an authority. And that would just be as simple as like 1 post a day every day that you're working on your social media channels, and up to 3 or more stories per day. And obviously, guys, within the inner circle, under the marketing, under the organic section, you've got all the templates, all the ideas for those members who are watching along live or listening on the podcast. But then with your like organic, your personal network sphere of influence, right, you need to be really good at getting sales through Messenger, okay? And that's by text message, and then also as well by Messenger on social media. Now, there's some certain scripts and frameworks. There's actually 6 steps that you need to run through. And I'm not going to run through those today because they are a sales mechanism. But if you're chatting to people on social and you're not able to get them interested, able to extract their goals and their pain points, is you're never going to be really good at this. But the good news is, guys, is you can learn the frameworks really quickly, and that's all in the inner circle under sales by Messenger, right? And it does just take a little bit of experience. Like the more you do it, the better that you get at it. And then the last one that you can use in your network is obviously your email. Okay, so we've got some emails with the terms that we use, which is a war plan and like a beta test offer, where you're able to send emails out to your network and get them interested to come in and train with you. And this is a really, really powerful way to grow. And the best way, right? The best thing about this, my friends, is it's all free. Like, yes, it takes you time, of course, right? But it's actually free marketing. You're not exchanging any money, right, in any of these apart from the email server that you already have. So it's very, very free. Very, very easy to implement. There's a few skill sets that you do need to master for sure, right? But everyone is able to do this. And as you see from my journeys, we use just one of the tactics that I gave you to be able to get above 100 members. Now, the next one that you want to follow through is your referrals. And I know everyone says, hey, my business is growing off referrals. The question I always ask, what's your referral system? Because if you're just like relying on referrals, it's not a consistent way to grow. Now, there's a couple of points where you need to know how to get referrals. Okay, the first one is your point of consultation. So when someone comes and meets you for the first time, there's a few tactics you can use to make sure they bring a friend or a family member, or that they're aware that they can bring people down. Because if anyone in your training business, if they're training in your business with people in their sphere of influence, their friends, their family, people they work with, they're going to get better results, because we know the data. If you're hanging around healthy and fit people, the chances of you being healthy and fit go absolutely through the roof. And it's the same for your clients as well. So you've got that point of sale referral. Now, the next one, right, is you want to start to work through that 14 to 21 day mark, which is usually the first high point. Right? Someone will get a high point within their first 14 to 21 days when you've got a really good program and they're moving forward, which is a really, really great time to ask them for a referral. And then the last one, guys, is again around high points of your continuing members. And I want you to imagine, you ask a client, you send out a mass email to your members, and one of your members gets it who hasn't been training well, is having trouble with their family, not moving forward towards their goals, right? Just an example. The chances of them giving a referral are pretty low, right? Because they're not at a high point within their journey with you. In comparison to if you ask someone for a referral who recently lost 5 kilos, who's been training 4 days a week and absolutely is raving about your business, the chances of them referring someone are a lot higher. So the third phase of it is you being able to identify the customer journey when people are at high points by tracking their results and progress and asking at the right time. Timing is everything with referrals. It's not just like a mass-produced thing, right? If you ask at the right time, you will get better results. And they're the 3 phases of getting referrals, which you're able to build out within your business in about a 2 to 4 week period, depending how much time you have. And there's a couple of weekly systems that we teach to make sure you piece all this in together. And it works within a system, not just where you're relying on referrals. And guys, the last one is Facebook and Instagram ads. Look, right now, if you're really struggling to generate leads, if you're under 10 leads every single week, you need to start using Facebook and Instagram ads now before the prices increase so much over time over the next 3 years that you've missed the boat. It's still a really great time. It wasn't as good as what it was like 3 or 4 years ago for sure, but it's still a great way to grow your business. Because the simple fact is, guys, you spend about $50 a day on your ads. Let's say you're getting $25 leads. That's going to generate you 14 name, email, and phone numbers every single week so that you can sell them, your 28-day offer or your 6-week offer to get started, right? And that's going to be a very, very simple way to grow your business. Now, you've got a couple of options with your ads. You've actually got 3 main options. So one, you can learn how to do it yourself, which is how I did it. I think it's a really, really good skill. So you know what you're kind of working with, how to do things, and essentially what works and what doesn't. Once you've learned how to do that, right, then you can hire a virtual assistant, which means you can get a full-time staff member within your business for $200 Australian per week, right? You teach them how to run the ads and we can assist in the inner circle if you need, and then they can do another 7 hours of tasks for your business, a lot of admin, posting, messaging, and things like that. Really, really great way to grow your fitness business without paying the extra fees that digital agencies do charge. And your option 3, which you could do today if you don't want to learn, or you could outsource it in time if you just want to kind of push that task off your list as you get busier, would be working with the plethora of digital agencies that are available to you. So guys, if you're under 100 members, just know you've got a leads and sales issue. And that's okay, as long as you own it and accept it and know that you can fix it, okay? Focus on your personal network. Okay, your mobile phone, your Instagram, your Facebook, your email list, right? You build your marketing systems around them. You're going to get nice and consistent leads and move towards that 100 members and more mark. Make sure you've got your referrals dialed in, your point of sale, that 14 to 21 day mark, and knowing the high points. Just remember, it's better to ask a member when they're at a high point for a referral than asking someone at a low point, okay? You want to just be nice and smart with it, not asking everyone at one time unless you are running some type of referral promotion, which you can do once a quarter. And then finally, guys, on the Facebook ad side of things, you can invest $50 a day. You get 14 leads a week, maybe more, maybe less, depending on your area. You're going to solve a lot of the lead issues. A lot of people in the fitness industry right now aren't even generating over 10 leads a week. And just remember when you're scaling a business, and I can only teach you what works well for me, right? I have my business fundamentals set up, pricing, all that kind of stuff, all the basics. Then I figured out my marketing, how to generate 25 leads a week. Once I learned how to generate 25 leads a week, I realized I had a sales issue. So then we worked on our sales processes, our systems, our script. We had private mentors, all that kind of stuff. Once we got those two dialed in, guys, we had an operational issue. Session quality, staff retention, onboarding new staff member, all these kind of little things that pop in, right? Operations, we had to work on our operations for about a 3 to 4 month period and improve those, right? Because our marketing and sales was on absolute autopilot. And then after that, you have scale, right? If you get your marketing, your sales, your operations dialed in at scale, you get to choose what you want to do. If you want to continue to run sessions and work in that business and that makes you happy, you can do that. It's fantastic. If you want to scale out and maybe try something new, start a new business, do something on the side, kind of tinker around at something different, you can do that, but not unless your marketing, your sales, and your operations are dialed in. And you're able to do this in about a 12-month process and then just continually upskill in what's working right now because marketing trends do change. The good thing about sales is once you have a sales process that's working, you don't really have to make too many adjustments, which is one of the really, really cool things about sales. So guys, I hope you got a little bit of value from today. I hope you have a really, really good weekend. If you're looking to add 30 or more members and you want to implement all these kind of cool little strategies with me, I've done it myself. I've also coached over 400 fitness professionals to be able to do it themselves as well. Reach out to us anytime on social media. We'd really, really love to help you grow. We'd love to help you add 30 members. We'd love to help you improve your marketing, your sales. Then you can go to our LEAP program and do your operational side. And then you get to build a business that you truly love. And together as a fitness community, we're helping a lot of people. We're changing a lot of lives because as I always say, the world isn't getting healthier and fitter. And we need you guys to be the very best business owners possible so that we can change the world one person at a time. And if you can't generate leads and close sales, we're never going to do it together. And that's why I'm so passionate about these topics and why I try and share so much information with you guys so that we together, you and I can change the world.